5 things you must do to be successful in business. If you're thinking about starting your own business, you're probably wondering what it takes. There is no universal answer that applies to everyone. I've come to a few conclusions after failing several times, and founding a few successful businesses along the way. Welcome to SME-Hype, where I am talking about gaining financial freedom, making money online, and growing your business. If you have not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? And remember, it's free. If you want to be a successful business owner, this video will show you the 5 things you must do to be successful in business. Number 1. Work smarter rather than harder. Many people imagine an entrepreneur as someone who works 18-hour days, eating, sleeping, and breathing their business. We tend to imagine someone so driven to succeed that their entire life revolves around work. Of course, hard work is essential to success as an entrepreneur. After all, grit is required. But, in reality, working every waking minute of the day isn't going to make you a successful entrepreneur. This approach implies that the entrepreneur is in charge of everything, as in the adage, if you want something done right, do it yourself. That approach may work on occasion, but most people aren't capable of maintaining such a grueling pace for an extended period. Overworking causes fatigue, which leads to mistakes. How many people genuinely can do everything? Most of us are very good at a few things. We are average at other things, and plenty of things we are not good at. It would be best if you learn to work smarter, not harder, and this is a mindset that will take some time to get used to. 2. Delegate tasks that you aren't good at to others. It's as simple as that. Hire people to do the things you're not good at. This allows you to concentrate on the areas of your business where you add the most value, while others focus on the areas where they add the most value. It's a win-win situation. Great business owners understand the importance of delegation. It can take being overwhelmed and failing to fully understand why it is so essential. The thought of adding more team members and employees, as well as the cost of building a large staff, can be frightening. However, because we live in a virtual economy, you can find the assistance you require in the form of freelancers and contractors. Websites such as Freelancer.com and Upwork.com provide you with access to talented workers who can handle tasks such as graphic design, web development, sales prospecting, financial analysis, copywriting, multimedia production, and virtually any other requirement. And now you can even use AI to get some tasks done. 3. Get more done while spending less. Although using freelancers is not ideal for an established company, when you're in the early stages, using freelancers and third-party contractors can be highly effective and cost-effective. In fact, because of basic supply and demand, it can be highly affordable. This dynamic is exacerbated by the fact that many freelancers are based in foreign markets. Because the cost of living is lower, dollar or pounds goes a lot further there when compared to full-time employees. This approach saves money because freelancers are only paid for the work they complete. 4. Do not be afraid to fail, because you will. Working smart, finding the right people to do the job, and doing more with less are essential components of being a successful entrepreneur. Regrettably, they are not guaranteed. It would be best if you were realistic, because not every business succeeds. Sometimes the concept was flawed, or the competition was more difficult than anticipated. Occasionally, completely unexpected events occur, disrupting your forward momentum. You must be willing to fail, but more importantly, you must not be afraid of failing. 5. Every day, get up with a purpose and be relentless. The fact that an entrepreneur simply did it is the most crucial factor in their success. They woke up every day and worked tirelessly until they achieved their goal. They persevered, even in the face of adversity. Life can be much broader once you discover one simple fact, and that is that everything around you that you call life was made up by people who were no smarter than you, Steve Jobs once said. And you can change it, influence it, and create things that others can use. You'll never be the same after learning that. Final thought. This brings us to the conclusion of the 5 things you must do to be successful in business. While following all of the steps outlined above does not guarantee success, it can help tilt the odds in your favor. If you fail this time, you have a better chance of succeeding the next time. Keep in mind that every problem has a solution. Concentrate on what you are good at and delegate the rest to others. Make it a point to do more with less and to work smarter. Subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, like, and share with other people who might be interested in this topic. Until next time, I am Lucia. Stay creative.